substitution method in solving simultaneous linear equation, and for our lesson today we shall consider this example on the board, which is the example 1C. In our previous videos we've looked at how to use the two examples we showed to you is on how to use substitution method to solve simultaneous linear equation. So here in this lesson we are going to continue, but I would like to show to you one more step you need to know about your substitution method. Now on the board, two equations are given to us to solve simultaneously, all right? But a close observation of the variables x and y in both equations 1 and 2, you will see that in equation 1 we have a coefficient of x as 2 and 3 in equation 2. Then for the variable y has coefficient 5 in equation 1 and 2 in equation 2. So what do we do here? Now, like our normal step is we have to decide where to start from, either from equation 1 or equation 2. I will have to decide which variable to start with. So here in this lesson I'm going to start up with equation 1, and I'm going to make my substitution for this variable x that is here. So what do? We start out by writing from, let's put it from 1. Now from equation 1, what do we do from equation 1? We are going to move our plus 5y to this side, so that we shall have 2x to equals 1 minus 5y. Of course, you know what I'm doing. The idea is to make x to stand alone, that is the subject. So at this point we divide both sides by 2 so that x can stand alone. Okay, so that's how we are doing that. So if we do so, 2 we cancel 2, you arrive at x to equals 1 minus 5y, then everything equals to 2. So we call this new equation, we call it equation 3. I believe this step is quite easy for you to understand. So now, what are we going to do with equation 3? We are going to put equation 3 into equation 2. Let me at this point draw your attention to this, please. On no account must you put equation 3 into equation 1 again. Remember, you are starting from equation 1 and we arrive at this point. So if you take this one back into equation 1, it will give us 0. All right, so it is advisable to always substitute into the available equation, all right, which in this case is equation 2. So now we say put 3 into 2. So we are going to put our equation 3 into equation 2. Now equation 2 says 3x. Now we write our 3. Instead of putting the x, we are replacing it with the value of x, which in equation 3 is 1 minus 5y divided by 2. We close the bracket and we complete the equation by writing minus 2y equals to 30. Now at this point, what do we do? You can see that we are having a fraction. We need to clear this fraction. And how do we clear this fraction? We use this 2, which is the only denominator that is here. There is no other number that is here except 1, which is invincible. Okay, so we are going to use this 2, which is the LCM, to multiply each of these terms. So 2 will come here to multiply 3 to become 2 times 3, open bracket, 1 minus 5y upon 2, close bracket, minus 2 times 2y equals to 2 times 30. I believe that step is quite easy for you to understand. So what do we do at this point? This 2 that is here, we cancel this 2, and that is the reason why we took the LCM, okay, which gives us 2. All right, so we are left with 3, and 3 is multiplying into the bracket here. So 3 times 1 will give us 3, and 3 times minus 5y will give us minus 15y. That's what we have there. Okay, now we move on to the next term, which is minus 2 times 2y, and that gives us minus 4y equals to 2 times 30 will give us 60. So that is how we arrive at this step. Now if you observe, you will see that there is a minus 15y here and there's also a minus 15y that is here. So what are we going to do? This 3 that is here, it doesn't have y. We are collecting like terms at this point, so this 3 will move over to this place here. So minus 15y minus 4y will give to us minus 19y. I believe we understood how we got that minus 19y. And then this equals to, if we move our this 3 to this place here, it gives us 60 minus 3. Now let's quickly take everything up here. So we shall have minus 19y to equals, now 60 minus 3 will give us what? 57. At this point, what do? We divide both sides by minus 19. If you divide both sides by minus 19, minus 19 we cancel minus 19 to give you the value for y. And if you divide this value, you see that 19 will go into 57, and that will give us 3. So our final answer will become y equals to what? Minus 3. I believe that step is very easy for you to understand. Now that we've gotten our y, what do we do next? We have to put this value for y into equation 3 so that we can get the value for x. So at this point we say put y equals to minus 3 into equation 3. Now in equation 3 we have that x is equals to, we have 1 minus 5y. Y is 3 minus 3, so write it as into bracket minus 3 all divided by 2. Now if you do this one and clear your brackets, minus times minus will give us plus, 5 times 3 will give us 15, and if we divide that by 2, the result of what we got there by 2, we are going to arrive at 1 plus 15 will give us 16, and if we divide that by 2, we have the final value for x to be equals to what? To 8. So x is 8. All right, so that is the final answer. So we can summarize our result by saying x is what? 8, and y is minus 3. There you have it, my friends. That is the solution to these equations on the board. I believe you understood everything I've just told you, I've just explained to you now. And please, if you like this video, I would like you to leave to like this video. Okay, hit the icon and then comment in the box there, and also subscribe if you have not done so. And if you have not already hit the notification bell, please do so that you'll be notified when next I release a video. I would like to see you in my next lesson. Thank you for your time. See you in my next lesson.